Good day, dear friends of the Rimworld, and welcome to, guess what, chapter 27 of my royalty playthrough. So, amazingly, I totally forgot about these two guys here. So, it's not over yet. These were the two workers I lent over to the Empire to do the dirty job, and meanwhile everybody died, and after this whole massacre, a day later they returned. I'm very, very grateful for the person who pointed this out in the comments, because this slipped me. I forgot it. I completely forgot it. I uploaded the first episode of the new series, and meanwhile I had the chance to get things straight here. But overall, I did a lot of thinking here. So I fast forwarded this off camera until these guys returned, and I looked at the situation. The biggest problem is this. We're having these hives here. So there are two things I'm gonna do. I will go in here and grab my orbital power beam or bombardment targeter and nuke the crap out of these bugs. If I'm not able to destroy those hives while doing so, well, then we have to leave the map and look for another home. Because these things, they will start to reproduce pretty soon. And once these things start to reproduce, I don't have the firepower right now to get done with this kind of stuff. No way. We won't. So, that's the plan. So, I'm excited. A little bit thrilled even. And you're definitely not gonna... Oh, well, he can go sleeping. Justinian will grab the laser. So, what's better? A power beam or a bombardment? Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. That's... I guess the power beam. Okay, let's go. Justinian... go for it. So Hashi goes into Berserk. I don't mind. Let him. We have other things to do. Because I need to get rid of these monsters first. So we'll see if he can Berserk out of this prison. Okay, so much on this for this plan. Justinian is losing it. So Hashi broke down the door. So I think I have to arrest this guy at first. Oh, well, then little do I care about him being not here anymore, I think. I have other things to care about right now. So, Justinian still carries around that targeter. Oh, great. Okay, so I can't change that one from happening. So can we please stop that operation and So, Zardine, not a warden? Yeah, that's the issue here. So, you're on wardening duty now as well, a little. Can I arrest this fella? Interesting. Okay, so I can't do anything with him except for smacking him. So, Justinian was so friendly enough to open Hashi the door, but, what now? He keeps whacking the door now, okay. A bug hive has reproduced itself. There we go. They will keep doing this. So... what? Now you need rescue? Or what? Malnutrition extreme. Oh. So nobody said it would be easy, right? Yeah, so the point is I can't change this from happening right now. Well, can we please feed this poor guy? I mean, there is a reason why he went bonkers here. He's actually starving quite soon. Okay, so once Justinian is done with picking out on food, I will see what we can do about those hives. I mean, I'm not putting too much pressure towards this right now, since it's for me like this. If I have to leave this map, I will leave this map. I'm grateful that I can restart this whole scenario with the people I have and the equipment I have. It's a little bit sad, but well. Also, I've reviewed my combat here, and I wanted to point this out to everybody who saw the last episode. What killed me was not the mortar. What killed me was here. It's the unstable power cell's blast. I overlooked a unstable power cell, and that's what killed everybody. There was an unstable power cell right next to the mortar, which got exploded by the explosion of the mortar, which then exploded again and killed my people. It was a complete mistake from my side that was 100% avoidable, so just wanted to point that out. Because for me it's always very important to know what killed me, so I can avoid that from happening again. I can avoid that from happening again. Is that whatever. Sometimes grammar beats me, but that doesn't matter. Okay, Justinian definitely will need some sleep now after the pig out. Okay, so there is a damn lot of bugs. Oof. Okay, so my time window now are 3 days. I mean, the chances are pretty high that I can just nuke those bugs out of this place. But it's gonna be quite rough. The third one spawned in a very, very unlucky position. Ideally, I would need to drop the nuke somewhere here. I'm not sure that this will be possible from this angle. Oh, we're gonna see. So, other thing is, who's more important of you two guys? Zardine or Justinian? Well, alright now. Hard to tell. They're both not great, not my grade A choices. I mean, I literally sent these two guys away because they were not that good. Well, life's hard on the rim, you know. So, let's send Justinian over there, and colonist left unburied. Yeah, we can't really bury that while there are bugs everywhere. We need to solve our other problems first. Yeah, it is a quite big radius, so that's at least something. So we should get everybody into the radius here. Okay, so feel a little bit bad for everybody who was in those crypto caskets, because these guys are definitely quite dead now. But that's that. We have all the hives burned away. Also a lot of persons dead. I'm sorry, guys. There was no chance to save you. So, apart from that, what's around here? There are 2 Mega Scarabs and the Mega Spider. Honestly, we should be able to handle these, one way or the other. There are turrets gone here and here. Turrets up here. I have a lot of turrets everywhere left. We should be fine. So next step will be getting my dead colonists back home. Wow, guys, I'm excited. I'm excited and relieved that the orbital bombardment worked that well. So, with this amount of infestation monsters, I think we were gonna be able to deal with that. So, I'm giving free everybody here because now we are able to fend the rest of this off. Good job, Justinian. Good job. You did well there, friend. So, these infestation mobs, they will eventually eradicate themselves here on the map. They are highly aggressive predators, and they will at some point attack those Megasloth, Trumbos, whatever. They don't care. They're completely batshit crazy when it comes down to what they attack. It's only a question of time until this Mega Spider gets hungry and be like, oh, let's eat some bison. I don't care if I fight this whole herd. And then it's dead. So that's how these things usually work. Okay, so, who's... Oh, well, I mean, Justinian has some skill in social, so... There we are, guys. We're alive. We're still here. So, turns out the Mega Spider, wanted to eat some turret. Oh, well. Let's see. Let's see how this will go on. I'm quite, curious. So, oh yeah, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. Boom. So, okay. That problem solved itself. That hole in the wall. I know now that it's been there for around like 15 or 16 episodes. Okay. So, there we go. I was hoping that my animals would start hauling these guys at some point. So, we're still around here. Amazing, isn't it? So, I didn't expect to be here still, so let's adjust the work load a little bit, because we are now in a crisis mode, I'd say. So we have Sardine, which is a very good cook. That means very good cook. What I'm talking about, a good plant cutter, which means after the winter is gone, we won't be suffering a lack of resources. But I'm gonna shut down a lot of these fields, since I won't be able to work with these anyways. I think I'm gonna leave the heal routes open though, but the rest of those, especially the drug fields here, I don't need them, I don't want them. The rest of the stuff I need, but yeah. Okay, so do we have no crafting qualities whatsoever anymore in this place. What about Hoshi? What does he offer us? Except from being bisexual. Nothing too special. Okay, whatever. So, let's check. Is everybody already in the freezer? Monkey's not there, Ashley's not there. But these are the only guys. So, yeah. They will see to it. Oh well, you know what. Let's haul these guys. It's the least we can do for them. 2, 4, 6 graves. And it's the same situation again. I don't have anybody with a construction skill sufficient for the building of sarcophagi. I don't know. This seems like an odd curse to me, but well, we're gonna dig out 6 more graves then. And then we have to do the work, friends. We have to do the work. Because I want this unhappiness because of the um unburied prison, the unburied colonists out of the way. So we're gonna recruit Hashi and hopefully regrow from this. Okay, that's that. So spring has begun. Yeah, at least we're having 3 people now this time. So let's chain prioritize this. You can do this by holding the shift key in case you didn't know that. When you're holding the shift key, they are queuing up the work orders instead of overriding the work order. But Zardine definitely thinks it's time to rest. It's okay. I don't mind. So, at least Justinian has construction 4 already. That means it's not gonna take forever until he learns to 5. Oh, not at all. Okay, so I could build sarcophagi, but tell you what, I have other things on my mind right now. I just want these poor sods being buried, and then we're gonna pass on to new chapters here. This is a rather difficult time. Again. Maybe those weapons are cursed, I don't know. Maybe the rectangle on the rifle is the problem. Who knows? So Justinian is slowly convincing Hashi to join us, so... Oh, Hashi is a girl. Oh. I don't even want to know how many times during the past few episodes I call Hashi a male person. I don't know. Keeps happening. So, we're cooking. Wonderful. Gives me a beautiful feeling of normality. Quest available, the Hulking Monument. Okay, what do we do here? Okay, what do we get from that? For that, we're gonna get a... Oh, we're gonna get royal favor for this. So, I will have to build this in 8 days. Slate blocks and granite blocks. Yeah, if I'm gonna focus the work, I'm gonna be able to do that. I have to protect this monument for 42 days, or we're gonna get wrecked by a mechanoid cluster, but that's nothing new. I like the Megasloth more, though. So, let's go. Justinian, you are the chosen. So, let's see. Is here. So I consider this monument. Yeah, I'm gonna put it down. No, I'm not gonna put it down here. It is one that has to be protected. But I'm considering this monument as a marker of the events that passed here. So, yeah, I'm gonna drop it here. Let's, there are no more strawberries here. The time for strawberries is over. So, priority swap. I'm gonna tell you guys this. So, we're gonna be dropping the monument marker, and I already have a lot of slate blocks. It's almost enough. So, slate blocks are already priority 1. Perfect. everybody's working. Everything is working as intended except for the few dead people. Except for the few dead people. Speaking of which, how's Justinian? There we go. So I want these graves to be done, and I want those people to be buried. It's the least we can do. Wow, this is such an extensive graveyard. I don't know how long it has been since so many colonists ever died in one of my colonies in that short amount of time. Like, this colony is a friggin' massacre. You know, it's amazing me. That's all. Usually I'm better at protecting my guys, but yeah. Well, the new content is definitely wrecking me up here. Steep learning curve and things like that. So, let's go. Bury those guys, Sardine. Be so kind. So after Justinian has eaten, I'm gonna send him to bury more people as well, because it's about time. Okay. Let's do this before the animals start eating those guys. Which they will at some point. So... Consume Panther. Hell no. Why should we do that? So, let's see. It's a long evening and a lot of dead people. So, and, okay. So, for some reason, whenever somebody starts to marry in this colony, everybody drops dead. They should really stop marrying. It seems to bring bad luck here. So, let's place those blueprints. I really think that those blueprints could be placed automatically when you drop down the monument marker. It feels so weird that you have to do this manually. I don't know. But well. Let's pick a few of those slight chunks just to replenish my resources. So, Hashi is slowly getting recruited here. Ah well, there we are. Back to the beginning. So many ups and downs here in this series, but it feels like there are a little bit more downs than ups lately. I mean, one good thing is they're not having any debuffs about the deaths of the people. I guess that's because they weren't around when this whole thing happened. Okay. There's a exotic goods trader. Usually they don't have anything I want, but maybe this time it's different. Oh, we need to replace that door. So I don't want to interrupt Justinian's recruitment endeavors. Building roof. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, especially since this is my storage room after all. Can we please... What happened there? This is still considered unroofed. but things are not deteriorating, so I don't care too much. Please work on this. I hope my quality of life mods will work at some point again more properly. So there we go. Okay, so Justinian has the urge to finish this. Okay. Whatever. I think we have a few times left to do this. Expires in 6.8 days. Yeah, that's okay. So... I figure once Hashi is recruited, I'm gonna let her do some art here. We could use that. So, do we have enough food left here? 14 rations, okay. Whole situation is a little bit more complicated this time. I think I'm gonna order Zardine to top priority building for now as well. Because I really want that monument to be done as soon as possible. This seems to be one of the most important things to me, honestly. So that this insane countdown can finally tick off. Oh, I forgot to check the Tobias securities. Oh, well, it's okay. Right now, I would spend my money preferably on some freedom for slaves. So I'd really wish we would work on this. Okay, please work on this now. There we go. Oh well, at least Zardine works a little bit longer here. These two guys are so horrible at this work that I wanna pressure it a little bit more here. Stressed, chemical desire. Yeah, my friend, then, if you have such a, chemical desire, why don't you just light it up for a moment and then just keep working, okay? So, what's that? High on smoke leaf. Oh. So, that's not enough for him? Some people just can't get enough. So, let's let them work on this here. Just micromanaging this monument a little bit harder than usual. Okay, I'm gonna order to cut some more stones here. Dear. All these construction botches. Amazing. How can one person botch so many construction attempts? Ah, well, I don't want to sound mean. So, that's that. Okay, I think with the next block it should be enough, but I'm gonna let Zardine cut one more. And then we're gonna drop the schedule here. Okay. Let's try something like this. Alrighty. So what about Hashi? How long will she? Oh, forever it seems. Well, it's okay for me, since this is also Justinian's social training. Oh, Justinian, since you are now the new leader of this joint, you're getting this awful bedroom. So now we're gonna do rename livestock, rename, no, new area, rename haulers. Okay, so now we're gonna do the stuff I always try to avoid. Lo and behold, this is where the livestock will be. Alright, so that's that. Oh, that's a good start. Yeah. Now, no, these are haulers after all, so these animals, they're gonna be living here. So that's done. Quest available, hospitality for travelers. I do have a lot of work, a lot of food. Livestock, perfect. So what's that? Hospitality for traders. A group of 4 travelers wants you to host them. Expert fighters. They want their mood above 15% after 13 days. They will send me Hyperweave, Neurotrainer, Marine Helmet. You must keep the guests at Lumi's Haven and not send them anywhere else. You'll be able to direct the guests the same way you direct your own car. Perfect! Yeah, bring them. Bring them. It's ideal. Good day. Welcome. So, let's check it out. They are expert fighters, indeed. Oh gosh, nice. So, is there anybody good with cooking here? Saul. So, oh, well, good is said too much, but I don't mind. You guys are constructing. Oh, perfect. It's just what I needed. I mean, the best thing about this is I have absolutely the resources and the space available to fulfill this quest easily. Easily. I don't want these guys to warden, because at no point I am interested in them gaining the social skills I want on my other guys. But apart from that, they can do whatever they want to. Oh, they can also go for research if they want to. So, let's equip them with some weapons. I think I should be remembering to strip those guys a little bit before they leave this place, because I think there might be a good chance that they would be stealing my things if I don't take care. Okay, but until then, I'm definitely very, very happy about these guests, because this means I am completely set to get this monument done in time. I'm absolutely safe for the next raids, so that's really good. It's really, really good. So what about the hulking monument? We have 5 more days. Alright, it's not that horrible. It just means it's getting quite unlikely that I'm finishing this during this episode. Or, well, let's see how these extra hands will speed things up. That's awesome. I mean, I am a little bit sad about the cooking training not being received by one of my colonists, but seriously, we have other problems, I think. So that newborn lamb inherited the zone of its parent animal. Interesting. I wasn't aware of that. Okay, so the animals here should be able to live here quite good, so... Animal beds. This is a good spot to dump your light leather into. There we go. Alright. Keep working, buddies. Oh well. The best part about these guys is that they are all expert fighters. That means if I get attacked, I have really good people at my disposal to defend myself. And the quest doesn't even involve any planned fighting, so... Awesome. Just straight out awesome. But, well... Don't get me wrong, I think I've deserved some luck. At some point. Jeep? Why are you in serious pain? Wow. That old gunshot of yours is really ticking you off. Wow. So, please don't tell me that you're, about to go really bonkers here. I don't want to fail my quest that quickly. So, one thing I can do, though, is, clean his room. Then at least the, ugly environment, debuff will get away here. Because this room ain't ugly. There's just too much dirt everywhere. Okay. So that saved his mood a little bit. Awful bedroom, that's gonna expire too soon. Ooh. Okay. He's gonna get damn hungry though, pretty soon. But can't interact with this fella, so... Let's see. Area revealed. Oh, there's... work getting done. Yeah. Come on. It's all not that horrible. What about Jeep? Somebody brought him food. or he ate something. Yeah, whatever. Seems to be the crisis seems to be over. Okay. So the monument is coming along quite nicely as well. Perfect. That's great. So I'm actually not dead yet. Far away from that, to be exact. But I don't want to be. I don't want to jinx it right now. I'm grateful that everything here is happening as it is happening. So, looks like I am able to finish this monument in this episode after all. Who would have thought about that? So, once these monuments are no longer restricted, I think these I will build the sarcophagi around these, together with these, something like that. That sounds like a nice idea. So the rain is making my guests unhappy. What a pity. So who's Yuma? You're supposed to clean this place. Jeep, you're also supposed to clean this place. Thank you. Now leave me alone and do something else. Oh, they're watching TV. Okay. Are they actually? Not yet. So this is going to be the episode where we're doing it. Wait a sec. I don't have sandstone blocks now. It's amazing. Like, it's so amazing how one little work step can get delayed like this. Every time I want to deal with it and get it done, there's another excuse. Okay. How about the quest, though? We're having 2.9 days left. That's okay. But I want this to be done. Not unhappy about these walls getting built either, though. So, Jeep, what you're doing here, making panoxycillin. Yeah, well, he's quite able when it comes down to intellectual work, so why not? There we go. It's getting done. So that makes Justinian a freeholder. Again, we are at the beginning of our noble career. Again. So, last slate tile. And then the monument is done. Okay. I'm not dead yet. I didn't expect this to happen. So after all the monsters being dead, I can go and allow the looting of this place, because there are a lot of good things. We have blocks, we have steel, there's gold, we have uranium, even some plasteel, not even that little amount. So that's that. At some point they will mine down that ore, I hope. Alright. Seriously, Justinian. Come on. Get up. I know, it's the middle of the night, but at least it is a private moment for you then, to finish your monument. There we go. Good boy. So, Justinian is now the freeholder of Lumi's Haven. Again. If anything should happen to this monument, bad things will happen. So, okay. Well, well. These travelers will be here for 10 more days. Okay. So, after all this is done, I can cut down this a little bit more. And then we're gonna do it like this. What about you guys? You are really not good for too much, aren't you? Yeah, well, whatever. I'm gonna send them hauling, crafting, and cleaning. I don't care. There we go. So there's a lot of animal beds getting done. They're all of poor quality, mostly. Anyways, so I think this is the perfect point to cut this episode. I thank you so much for your time and your attention. You guys even saved this run. Like, this whole episode was only able to what's the word? Evolve because of some comment that told me that Sardine and Justinian will return. So thanks for that. Big thumbs up from me. Feel free to drop me a comment below or give me a thumbs up back, or even a subscription to my channel would help me a lot and mean a lot to me. If not, just let me thank you for your time taken watching these videos. Means a lot to me as well. And I hope you check on by for the next episode. Until then, take care and see you guys soon. Bye bye.